Offset is releasing his second solo studio album, Set It Off, in 2 days this Friday, and today we're gonna go over everything that we know about this new album, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Offset dropped one solo album before, aside from his obviously participation in the Migos, which was 2019's Father of Four, which is undoubtedly probably the best solo project by a Migos member. Obviously after Takeoff's tragic death last year, about a year ago, the Migos split apart unofficially, but even before that they were kind of, split apart. So we all knew that they were going to go their separate ways. Quavo recently dropped Rocket Power as a tribute to Takeoff, and that was a pretty good album, but honestly I'm way more hyped for the Offset album. It's always been my favorite member, but let's take a look at what we know about this. So we know that it is called Set It Off and it's releasing on October 13th, so this Friday, and it's been known for quite some while. He's been talking about this on social media, and we got the cover, we got the track list, we got singles, we got everything, and he's been really active going out there to media outlets. So let's take a look at the cover first. So this right here is the cover for the new album, Set It Off. This looks insane. I really like this cover. It reminds me a lot of like Metro Boomin covers, like, superheroes and heroes and villains. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But also he's given us such great alternative material for covers. For example, we got this one where he's like in flames in this crazy outfit. That looks absolutely insane. We got another one, kind of the same vibe, but he's like a meteor crashing, like an impact on the ground. It looks absolutely insane. He's using all of these for different promotional purposes, but I just wanted to say that the cover or the art with this is crazy. Now let's also talk about the singles real quick, because that could get pretty interesting. The first single that we got for this album was actually a couple of months ago, which was Jealousy with Cardi B. You might remember this song. We were talking about Offset about to drop his album back then as well, but obviously this song kind of carried a little bit. Obviously the Cardi B feature, the two of them together, that always makes a good, good combo. And I think that song was kind of the first taste that people got for this album. He most recently also dropped another single 2-3 weeks ago called Fan. Also dropped a video for this. And this song is crazy. I like this so much. He's using a lot of different flows. I hear a lot of Future in here. It's not just the typical Offset flow. And if we get more of that on this new record, I'm completely here for it. I'm so hyped for this from this. Just this one Fan single, it's great. Also, he's released a freestyle for 4 shooters only that is called Set It Off. It'll likely, not make it on the album, obviously, but it's just something that he did for promotional purposes just a couple of days ago this dropped. So if you want a 1.5 minute freestyle from him to get in the mood for the album, y'all can go check that out. It was pretty good, but not, on par with the singles, obviously. And now, obviously, we gotta talk about that track list. The track list dropped, so together with Spotify, they were kind of the ones behind this. Rap Caviar, I think, as well. But this is it. You might have seen this like last week, but let's go through this real quick and see what we can find on here. So the first track is called On the River. As always, about the tracks that don't have a feature, we can't really say a lot about these unless y'all are really into the leaks or snippets and y'all can tell me which songs are really the ones to look out for in this one. Second track though, Say My Grace with Travis Scott. This one could be big. Obviously a Travis feature is dope. Then we got Worth It with Don Toliver, also amazing. Then Broad Day with Future. Apparently, as I said, the Fan single was already kind of Future-like, so this could be really good. Then we got Fan, which I really like. Then we got Freaky with Cardi B, so another Cardi single, and this one could obviously also go pretty big. Then we got Hop Out the Van, Don't You Lie, I'm On, Big Dog, Night Vision, then Skyami with Mango Fu. Never heard of him or her before, so let me know. It kind of like enlighten me about what their work is. Then we got Dissolve, then Fine As Can Be with Lotto, so putting on Atlanta a little bit. Then Bust My Watch, Then Dope Boy with Young Nudie, like that, putting on Atlanta again and showing love to Nudie, amazing. Then Princess Cut with Chloe. Then the Jealousy track with Cardi B that I just mentioned already earlier. Then Blame It on Set. And now correct me if I'm wrong, but this for a long time was the title of the album that we thought we were going to get like a year ago. But correct me if I'm wrong, but that was like the album title. Then we got Upside Down, and the last track is called Healthy. So 21 tracks, looking pretty good from the features. Now, one thing that a lot of people noticed real quick, No Cardi feature, like not Cardi B, no Playboy Cardi feature, because Offset actually teased a Playboy Cardi feature by playing a snippet from the two of them. And also then on Twitter, he kind of doubled down on this and said that they're back to dropping music again. We already got some. Apparently Cardi didn't clear the verse. Cardi, what you doing? The fans were hyped. Everybody was really sad when they first saw the track list. I think it's still a great track list, looking really good, but the Cardi feature, goddamn. Also, what I wanted to mention, I mean, we're talking about this Blame It On Set album about a year ago, actually, like November of last year, right around Takeoff's death. That's maybe why it got delayed, rest in peace. But we had two singles back then, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that I really liked. A lot of, you know, alternative production on there, a lot of experimental stuff, and we also had Code with Moneybagg Yo. That is a banger, but both of those didn't make it on the track list. We can just enjoy them as singles. Maybe they were part of the scrapped album from a year ago. Maybe it's the same album. I'm not sure. If you're way more into it, let me know in the comments. Also, I wanted to mention that he's been going crazy with the media promotion for this album, because let me kind of list everything that he's done. He did the Bobby Altoff interview that a lot of people watched. This kind of went viral a couple of weeks ago. So that one was big. So they were talking about him there. He also did Funk Flex, an interview and the freestyle a couple of days ago. Then he also did the Kai Cenat live stream. That went pretty big. And he also did the Sway interview. So he's been all over the media. I probably forgot some. I just wanted to name a few. But he's been playing this really well when it comes to the rollout, when it comes to generating hype, seeing who's popping right now, Bobby Altoff, Kai Cenat, and going in there and kind of really playing it well. So I think this album has the potential to be really great, and I hope that we can hear some Metro Boom production on there. We can hear some Atlanta producers in general on there that kind of, you know, bring those trap instrumentals. And if, as I said, if he's doing the same stuff that he was doing on the Fans single, switching up his flows, trying new stuff, then this is going to be great. In one of the interviews, he also talked about, you know, kind of getting some more inspiration from other sources, being a little bit more experimental. But so far, I've only heard that in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 single that dropped over a year ago, which I think he himself produced. So let's see how that goes. Also, judging from the features, I'm not sure if this is going to be too, you know, different, too experimental. But even if it's just a solid Offset album, then it's great. Not sure if it can top Father of 4. That is still an amazing project, but let's see what this brings. So that's everything that we know about this album. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Also, generally, everything that you think about this album, your expectations, your hypes, what you want to see on this album, let me know all your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.